And we are live. If you guys are trying to view on Facebook, there was a change that I wasn't aware of until just like now. And instead of it sharing to a group, it's sharing to my timeline or to my page. So I'm going to try to share it in the group real quick. If you guys can give me just a second. I'm waiting for it to pull up. Get a few people in here. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I'm really having a time with this Facebook today. Doing all sorts of updates and things to me that I wasn't ready for. Okay, I think I've got it posted up everywhere. Hey Louise, hey Kathy. Facebook changed things on me here at the last second. It doesn't post to my group now, but to my timeline or my page. So I have to check that out. I got it shared, so hopefully they will see that in the chat. And of course my YouTube chat is being weird too. There we go. It didn't want to load. Hey Marianne. Hey Sue. Yeah, it's only showing me Louise and Kathy on one. Okay. Hi Leslie. YouTube is starting to show me everybody, and Streamlabs is not. Okay, so sorry about that. Last minute change they made on me, and it wasn't there like 5 minutes ago when I checked everything, and then when I logged in to go live, I had a change. All right, I'm going to play the intro, guys, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. Of course, thanks to all of my supporters. Greatly appreciate all of you, my admins and mods as well. And we have to tell everybody in the month of May, happy birthday! Happy birthday! All right, this is the 16th. This is Mix It Up Monday. This is a supporter file. If you are a Patreon or Ko-fi supporter, then you have access to this file. Or if you are a YouTube channel member, you have access to this file. And it is posted up on craftingwithapril.co. Tutorial Thursday. I could be wrong, but I believe that we're going to do the ranunculus flower on Thursday. And then Friday, I forgot to look and see what we're doing. But we'll get up closer to the Thursday, and then I'll announce that one. And as always, don't forget, if you have not entered that giveaway, make sure that you're entering on Rafflecopter form over on the craftingwithapril.co website. And it is on the Cricut giveaway tab. It is sponsored by Cricut, so make sure you guys are entering that. And then you're posting in the group as well with your hashtag Cricut Blooms using any Cricut material or a flower image from Access. And here's today's project. Hey, Swirly. So this is today's project, and this was inspired by one of the dye companies. They did a dye for this, and I watched how they put it together, and I'm like, oh, that's super easy and so much simpler, and it's not as thick as the other pop-up butterfly cards that we have. So I decided to doctor up their butterfly wings. I used that from the other one, so if you've used that pop-up butterfly image set, then you already have this one. You shouldn't have to purchase it, but you can always swap out the butterflies if you need to. Just make sure that you do this piece here, that you weld into the correct size. But you can use any butterflies that you wish to use. And of course I used the same one on the front that was in the other file. Let's see. Super easy and simple layout. We're going to go over that and cover it. Super quick video today. This is a quick file. But as always, if you have questions about any design space, images or projects, or how to do anything, slice, weld, group, anything like that, please just let me know and we're happy to cover it for you. Alright, and here we are overhead. And this is the card. Now I used a mix match of materials that I had. I used some Close to My Heart, some Stampin' Up, some Tonic, some Cricut, a little bit of everything. If you're lucky, one of the lucky people who still have some of the brushed foil paper from Cricut, that was perfect for this layer. You can see that texture in there on this gold. So if you're lucky enough to have that, Cricut glitter cardstock, and this is the for the pink, and then the top gold is the Cricut smooth glitter paper. So that is what I used there. I used some Close to My Heart gems, little pop dots, white Cricut cardstock. What else? Oh, and this paper was the Stampin' Up. I don't know what pack it was out of or anything else, but it has that gold vein, that watercolor paper with the gold in it. Love. And then when you open it up, your butterfly pops up. How cute. Super easy and simple. Friends Day's coming up, so I'm doing these for Happy Friends Day. Alright, so getting started. I had some foiling issues today too. I just had all sorts. Oh, I cut this in black and I didn't like the black. You might want to do your butterfly wings in black. I just didn't like it with this paper, so I swapped it out. We're going to fold our base in half. Give it a good rub with the bone folder. Make sure that we've got it the right way. Make sure it's the right way. Don't ask me why I'm saying that. You don't want to have to pull your card apart and redo it. Now this is, like I said, I was out of the True Brushed, but if you still have some of that True Brush from Cricut, I would use that. It's super pretty on here. I'm not going to use wet glue on this because I don't know how it will react, even though this is not Cricut paper. Just to be safe, I'm just going to be using some double-sided tape on this. I would use a my little tape runner, but this is kind of heavy. It's kind of thick like the Cricut True Brushed. So I'm going to use the heavy duty. And the title of this video was Easy Butterfly Pop-Up, and I'm telling you guys, this is super easy and super quick. You're not going to believe how fast this card is. So we're just going to line this up, and I did the curved corners on this card just to give it a little something different. I'm just going to press that on there. And then, do I want to go this way? I'll go this way. I did the larger one. Well, that one's kind of middle. I'm going to go this way with it. Why not? And I'm just going to use that same tape. It's pretty on both sides. I really hate to even cover that up. This paper would make beautiful boxes too. It's double-sided. That way it'd be pretty inside and out. And I'm just using this heavy-duty tape because that's what I have out already. This is probably overkill for this paper because it is paper, it's not cardstock. You guys are quiet. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I just love that pink and that gold together. It looks so pretty. My release liner didn't want to release. So what projects are you guys working on this week? Oh, thanks, Sue. I thought so too. I thought that rounding the corners on this would give it just a little bit of something extra. I love that paper. And they have some of the green in there. Hey, Marge. Yay! Guess what? The update shows me my Facebook chat and who's talking. Yay! So they did fix something. That's the update I just got. So we're good there. And then I did use a couple of foam pieces on my hello sentiment. All right, so that's ready to go. I'm not gonna do that yet. And then I have some of my 1/8 of an inch double-sided tape. You have this piece in there, and all you're going to do is fold that in half. Right in half. Give it a mountain fold in the middle. And then you're going to fan fold it from there, or mountain valley, however you want to look at it. Just like so. And I think, yeah, you're going to flip it over so that it's, I'm pretty sure that's right. I might be wrong. Ah, this way. So it's like a W. Like a W. The letter W. Let's start with these. I probably should have started with these first, but I didn't. I am going to use my art glitter glue on this, and I'm just got some straggler pieces. Now I had cutting issues this morning. I spent all day trying to cut these butterfly wings. Now you can see that how delicate those holes are on this. If you want to contour some of those out, you can, because you're not going to get that. If you use this paper, you're not going to get that. Those little bitty teeny tiny holes out of there. You can barely get them out of this wing. So make sure it's all cleaned out. I thought I already did this, but I forgot I didn't do the big one. There we go. Oh, this would make a great sympathy card. I didn't think about that. It would. It'd be beautiful. You could do it all in white for a wedding card. That gives me an idea. I have to make a wedding card. You had some cutting issues today, Jen? Hey, Jen. I saw you just came in. So I'm just going to put a little bit of wet glue. We're going to line that up and glue that right to the inside. Make sure you get it in there good. Get it lined up. And we're going to do this side. Gluing the layers takes longer than just about anything on the card. I have a little bit of squish out right there. I don't want it on my glitter. Just going to set those to the side for now. We're going to glue up these. Make sure you get those little antennae. Again, this is the same butterfly from the pop-up in the flower that we had a few weeks back. I just reworked it. To me, that's the hardest part, is lining up those little antennae on there. I just love how that pink pops against that gold. You have a wedding card to do for your niece too? Mine, I don't have to have mine done until July. But I've already got my room and my flight booked and all of that good stuff. Get back on there. Wanted to slide a little bit. Okay, while those are drying, we're going to go back and work on the inside. And you have your little W piece here. You're going to come back and get this piece, and you're just going to fold over the little square boxes on the wings. Just fold those back, just like so. And now you can use glue, you can use tape, whatever you want to use. I'm just going to use some glue on this right here. And you're going to stick it, if you want to fold this in half to make that easier for you, you're just going to stick it on that first part of the square up towards the center. It's going to look just like this. So you got your mountain fold in the middle, and you're putting it on that first block. Do the same thing on this one, and we're just going to put it on the other side. Make sure your butterfly is even. I'm just going to let that dry. So I've just got my little mechanism folded in half, and we're just gluing it right up to the center. And then we're just going to flatten it out. Just like this. Flatten it out. And we're going to take the body. Now, because I cut this from the Cricut smooth glitter paper and it was thin, I cut one of the bodies out of the white cardstock, the same as the base, and glued it to the back, just to give me some strength on that piece. And we're just going to glue it right in the center. You can mash it down flat if you want, because we're going to fold it again. Just want it to get a good hold. And you might want to use double-sided tape here, depending on what material that you used. Just going to pinch them flat again. And you can see when it unfolds that his body shows, and that's where I used a piece of double-sided tape. I just used a tiny piece. Didn't take much. About an inch long. And I just placed it right here on this side, right there. And then I flattened it down. Do one on that side. To me, it just helped hold it better. They just glued theirs in the center, and I just didn't like the way that that came out for me. So, of course, I changed it up. A little piece on that side. We're just going to press it flat. And then just bend it a few times, give it some play. Okay. All right. So now I want to fold this way, and you're going to bring this up. Make sure I'm doing this the right way. Am I doing it the right way? That is the right way. So we're just going to fold this. That's not right. There we go. That's right. So just fold it, and then we're going to place our glue on here. Something doesn't look right. Yes, it is. You're going to fold that tab. Maybe. No, I had it right. You're going to fold that tab under like a T on there. I guess I did have it right. But this little tab gets folded under. Okay. That's right. I did it right. So fold it under like a T this way. And then if you're looking at it from this angle, it's like an M. We started with a W, went to an M, and a T and an M. So it's just going to make two little boxes. Like so. And now we are going to put double-sided tape or glue on these two pieces with it in a T. And I'm just getting it on the large part of that rectangle, not on the little square piece. Don't cut the antenna off your butterfly. And then flip it over and do the other side. And I'll show this to you close up so you can see where I put the tape. Okay. So just put the tape right here. We put on that, so when it opens up, it's going to be a square like that. Just going to fold it flat, keep it folded flat, like this. We're going to remove that release liner. Flip it over and remove those. I hope I did that right. I think I did. And then you'll decide where you want to place it, and I'm just paying attention to the one. I'm going to bring it right in there close to the score line and give it a press down. Then I'm going to push that down and close the card. Super. My paper, my smooth glitter paper is still trying to separate. I might have to put another piece of tape in there. Super easy and simple. Can you guys see that? So that he does raise up. I'm going to say cut your body of the butterfly from something other than that smooth glitter paper, because it just doesn't, the glue gets too wet for it, I think, causing it to separate from its backing. That's what's happening. I'll put me some glitter glue in there. Maybe I can get it to stay stuck. And then we're just going to put our butterflies on the top, and we're done. Hi, Tina. And I did use foam dots on this. I used 2 on each one. And then just decide where you want them. Oh, you might want to give them a little bend on their wings. Yeah, the butterfly just stands up so well in there. Like I said, that's my paper doing that. The file is fine. Pop those down. And I used my foam dots on the white part of this, my sentiment piece. And then just using tape to glue it down, since I had the tape out already. Just pop that on. And then I used a few rhinestones. And I'm just gonna guesstimate where I want them. Hope I get them in the right spots. Because this card, with the paper that I used, it's going to be different each time depending on where your white area of the card is. It changes with that paper. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right there. How stinking pretty is that? Love it. Super easy. Simple. Does anybody have any questions about how it goes together? Love, love, love. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Liliana. I love that I can see my Facebook chatters now. Yay! Tomorrow, your annual supporter file is coming out. And I use the debossing tool for this, but you could use a pen, you could use your foil, you could just use anything. But I did like a little thank you. And the top slides off, and you can either choose to put your acetate in here or not. Totally up to you. If you're just putting candies in it, you can skip the acetate. But I did make it so that the box would open up in case you wanted to do something other than candies. Maybe a nail polish or a perfume. You can size the box down a little bit if you want. And you can size it up a little bit. It opens on both ends so that they don't have to destroy their box to get out whatever it is you put in there. This, again, is an annual supporter file, and it will be coming out tomorrow. That's okay, Liliana. The replay will be available, and you can come back and watch it. The replay will be available, and you'll be able to see it. Super easy. All we did was layer up everything on the front, and then all you need to really know is how to fold that mechanism, which is a fan fold or mountain valley, back and forth. But the replay will be available. Does anybody have any design space questions or need help with any projects? Everybody good? And if you were a Zoomer, then this is what we did on Saturday. We made this little box. It'll hold a cookie or a little York peppermint patty. I did a couple of different tops on them. You can change this out for any occasion. This card is available to my Patreon or YouTube supporters, Liliana. Let's see. Let me show you what it looks like, or you could set up your own file, totally up to you. There's the link for Patreon right there. Or you can go to www.patreon.com/crafting with April. And it's a $5 a month subscription. If you join up, then you get access to all my files. That's okay, Swirly. I still recorded it for you guys. And don't pay attention to this. This was my mock-up. I'm going to be making a pretty one for your video that's coming out tomorrow. That was my mock-up. I know work is getting in the way of crafting, right? Make sure you're clicking on the right one, Jen. Because the hat file is a link in the video for... Because I was running late. Are you looking in the description of the video, Jen? I have to fix that. I was running late and I wasn't able to change it. It's probably back from an old setup. But it's on the site. This one is on the site on the supporters tab. Okay, yeah. For the box, for this box, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. If you're in the description of the video, that's why, because it automatically posts and I didn't get to change it. I'll fix it. There shouldn't even be a link there at all because it's a supporter file. That's from our regular video. If you go over to the site and go to the supporters tab, you'll get the right one. If you go to the site there, you'll get it. Okay. And I will go in and fix it. I didn't change the description of the video. Alright, guys, and don't forget, enter that giveaway. Make sure that you go to craftingwithapril.co and register on the Rafflecopter on the Cricut giveaway tab and post your projects in the groups. Alright, thanks guys. I appreciate you joining me. Couldn't do this without you. Greatly appreciate you all. Make your pretty cards and post them in the group. I want to see. You could do a flower tag right here. That would be cute. And then you could use that for the giveaway. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so very, very much.